Alright, welcome to part 2 of me going through my entire Collector's Editions media collection. Holy cow, I own a lot. I didn't realize how many I owned. I own hundreds of these, it feels like. We're gonna move on. Back to the Future, the DVD Complete Trilogy box set. I really like Back to the Future. I think they are great movies. All three of these, I think they are great films. I think each film has problems, but I think they're fun. I have watched the whole trilogy. Got Disc 1, Disc 2, and Disc 3. Love how they use the original poster artwork on the disc. And this was a set I got at a Goodwill store. Also, apparently has someone's name on there. I don't care. I think I paid... How much did I pay for this? $4.29? Not a bad deal for all three. But this was a pretty cool find. Then, Back to the Future, the Blu-ray 30th or 25th Anniversary Edition. I only got this because it was cheap. That's the only reason I picked this up. I think I paid like $6 for this. And inevitably, I probably could sell it. I mean, it's kind of cool to say I own the films on Blu-ray, but do I really care? I don't know. I do, once again, love that they're using the original theatrical poster artwork. Shoot, sorry. They are, the slip is not coming on. I put the camera, oh my, part. I put the camera down because I really don't want to damage these badly, and I'd rather have both hands handy if I need to finagle them a bit. This one is just not going in. Oh, crud. Come on. Alright, there we go. Back to the Future. Next, we got The Social Network. You don't get to 500 million friends without making a few enemies. This has Jesse Eisenberg in it. You want to know what I know him from? Batman v Superman. And I do kind of feel sorry for the actor. I actually do. Like, I'm not saying that he did a good performance of Lex Luthor, but okay, how do I put this? I feel bad if he's getting a lot of hate as an actor for that performance. I may not like how he did it, and I may not like Zack Snyder's direction of him, but it's not the actor's fault, it's really the script's. And honestly, I kind of like Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor. It's weird, but it's different. Saving Private Ryan, DVD set. I had a DVD copy on its own, but I thought, hey, if I can get this, why keep it? How do I open this? Come on, don't be a pain. There it is. Yeah. 2-disc. What is it called? I can't read what it says. It says, Saving Private Ryan, Spielberg film, D-Day, 60th Anniversary Commemorative Edition. Okay, yeah. I've seen Saving Private Ryan once. I actually saw it at a movie theater in my hometown. They were playing it for a weekend, and I went and saw it on a big screen. And it was pretty dark. It did have quite a lot of war in it, but people really do go through that. Anyways, Lawrence of Arabia, winner of 7 Academy Awards. Unfortunately, this is coming apart. On the back, I haven't seen Lawrence of Arabia. It's on my watch list. 2-disc edition. I think apparently this film also was, like, cut down. Like, it had a lot of last-minute editing, or re-editing. So I'd love to study that a little bit. It's on my watch list. Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World. I don't care. This was a bad movie. I didn't like this. I got it because, oh yay, cool box. Also, man, all the stuff is coming out. I got it because it was a cool box, but would I ever watch this movie again? No, I wouldn't. I would not. I probably would never watch this again. I mean, I think some people like this. I don't know, I just found it really boring. I didn't really know what was going on. I'm like, yay, this ship's blowing up this ship. I don't even know which ship that is. That's how little I know. The Ten Commandments. Nominated for 3 Primetime Emmys. 9 movies. This is like a biblical film remake set. From what it looks like, these are all in varying levels of quality. And look, I know biblical films don't have the highest budgets. They aren't made in Hollywood, really. They're kind of made outside of Hollywood. But it is very hard to watch a film with really low quality visuals and storytelling and music. But we'll see what I think of these. I also own a bunch of other films from the EcoBridge Company. They did quite a few dog movies, collector sets, so I own quite a lot of their films. Or repackagings, or... yeah. Ten Commandments, though, other films. I don't know if I care for them. I paid $2. We'll see. Gladiator, the Russell Crowe, Ridley Scott directed epic, the extended edition. And you know, I am curious to see if Gladiator 2 will get an extended edition. I haven't heard anything about it, but would be kind of cool. And this comes with the all-new widescreen extended cut, theatrical version, as seen during the film's original release, introduction, Are You Not Entertained, all-new commentary. This is why I like collector's editions. The artwork, and all the bonus materials. And I've never seen the Gladiator extended cut, but I definitely will put it on my watch list. And then we've got Black Hawk Down, another Ridley Scott film. I've never seen this one. It looks pretty grim. But I found it for $6 in this nice collector set. This looks really dark. I don't know what I'm going to think. I don't even know what war this is on. This might be a fictional war. Yeah. We'll see. And then Kingdom of Heaven, which this was one of the most frustrating purchases I ever made. The next day, I found a copy that was cheaper and way better condition. But hey, I finally found Kingdom of Heaven, the director's cut, on DVD. And, yeah. It's pretty cool that I own this. I don't know why the disc is upside down. Like, if you touch this here, it's perfectly fine. I think it's encased? Yeah, I don't know how you get this disc out here, but Kingdom of Heaven. Is this a 5-disc set? Wait, 1, 2. Oh, they just did those both upside down. Yeah, I don't know what the packaging idea was. I've only seen the theatrical cut of Kingdom of Heaven. I've only seen the theatrical release. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't mind it that much. Probably because I didn't have high expectations. I just expected a fun war movie. Not fun, but a war movie, and I got that. But I do think on rewatch, I would check out the extended cut. So I am putting that on my watch list. I'm on the 500 other movies I need to watch. And with that, I'm actually going to take another break and continue in the next part. Alright, next we got a couple editions of the Kevin Costner 1990 film, Dances with Wolves. I have this DVD set. This is a very early one that I think was released by Orion. Yeah, I haven't seen Dances with Wolves in a while. I did see it once. Thought it was good. I enjoyed it. This is a really old release because it's a snapper case, but I picked it up really cheap. I don't really know what the bonus features are. But yeah, it says features, audio commentary, And then this side also features audio commentary. So I assume each one of these are just different parts of the film. I'm not sure. But, yeah, I have it. It was pretty cheap. I might get rid of it at some point. It's not my favorite. Then I have this really cool special edition that I found on eBay. I thought this was going to be a way bigger box. But no, it's just a little, like, kind of booklet thing almost. You got, let's see, extended version. Includes never-before-seen additional scenes, the creation of an epic audio commentary, second audio commentary, original music video. There is trailers, TV spots, photo gallery. Yeah, this is a pretty nice set. And in here is just the special edition DVD, which you can find pretty easily. I have seen this a few places. I think. I still haven't opened it, though, which is, yeah, kind of sad, but no, this will be really cool to check out when I want to watch Dances with Wolves again. I will probably prefer the extended cut. I don't think I have the theatrical cut at all. I'm not sure, though. I may need to pick that up. I actually think that's what the first box set is, like the theatrical cut, and this is the extended cut. Might be. I will have to double check, but Kevin Costner's Dances with Wolves own a couple versions. But yeah, that's pretty nice. Next, we got a DVD, Blu-ray kind of book release of Divergent. The first in the trilogy. This has a missing disc, a disc, and another disc. So it's missing one of the 3 discs. I've never seen Divergent all the way through. I think I have, actually. I know these films concluded in the worst way possible. But I am planning to check that out at some point. And then I have a few Vista series box sets. Now, from my understanding, there were around 5 of these released. These are like collector's editions of some Touchstone titles. So, I know there's one for Roger Rabbit, which I'm not picking up because I'm not watching that film. There is one for The Sixth Sense, but that is not one that I own yet, though I plan to pick it up. But I have these other 3. Starting with Unbreakable from M. Night Shyamalan, the 2000s film. The very boring superhero movie. I understand what he wanted to do with it, I think, but it didn't really make an exciting film. I'll be honest, it didn't. It's different, but that doesn't mean that I enjoy it. But here are the 2 discs. Then we have the... I should have shown this one first, because it came out first. Anyways, the 1993 Kurt Russell starring Tombstone, the director's cut, which only adds 9 minutes of new footage, but hey, you know, it's still a director's cut. I don't know which version is better. I haven't seen either one of them in a while, but I own both, and it is kind of cool. So if I take this out, you can see that... Whoops, why are my hands covering the thing? You can see that it has 2 discs, little pamphlet piece, and it's really nice artwork. I did enjoy this one, actually, quite a bit. Yeah, I saw this a while ago, for the very first time, and I'm excited to check out the director's cut. But I've seen the theatrical version, is what I meant. So, yeah, that's Tombstone, putting Unbreakable back in, which I need to get a new copy of the Unbreakable set. It is coming apart, so I will have to pick one up. But then finally, I have the Michael Bay film, Pearl Harbor, the director's cut. This is, I think, an over 4-hour film. This is a 4-disc box set, or just collector set, with tons of special features, audio commentaries, hours of interactive in-depth making-of features, animatic scene concepts from director Michael Bay, boot camp segments of actors' preparation, deconstructing destruction, with interactive special effects sequences, 2 documentaries from the History Channel, definitive biography, DVD-ROM feature, which I don't know what DVD-ROM really is, but, you know. This features the R-rated director's cut. It says over 12 hours of new special features. Yeah, I haven't seen the R-rated cut of Pearl Harbor. I looked it up, and it looked like a lot of it was more violence. Also, I thought you could open this, but I don't want to break it, so I'm not going to tear it. But here's what you actually open. And then here you've got all sorts of things. So you have this, you have this, you have this, you have disc somewhere in here. Oh yeah, they're all kind of like in this cool book thing. Should be in here anyways. I double-checked before I purchased it, but it is a really nice set. And I found this on a whim. I went to a place in Reading that I hadn't been to before, and I saw this, and I didn't even know there was a director's cut of Pearl Harbor, which was what made it so cool to find this, because I'm like, oh, I didn't know that existed. So, yeah, I picked that up. And then I've got James Cameron's Avatar, the 2009 film. It's got a crease right there. It's fine. I picked this up at Half Price Books for $10. This has all 3 cuts. This has the theatrical cut, the extended cut with finished visual effects, and the extended cut with non-finished visual effects, plus a bunch of documentaries. And I was kind of hoping they'd release something like this for Avatar 2. I might not ever watch the extended cuts, but it's kind of cool, you know? And yeah, this is a whole thing. Like, you have to take out all 3 pieces, if I can actually get it out, but it's in here. I'm not going to bother messing with it for now, unless I can get it out right here. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so it is a whole book kind of thing. So you got, like, this. I don't know what this is. Oh. The Official Guide to the Fascinating World of Pandora. Alright, that's cool. You got disc, you got disc, you got another disc, you got another disc. Yeah, this is a very extensive set. And for my thoughts on Avatar 3, Fire and Ash, I am... I'm excited for it. I like the Avatar films. I think they're beautiful. But do I think Avatar 3 is going to be $2 billion? No, I don't. You know why? Because Avatar 2 came out 13 years after the original. And so I think it almost had a curiosity factor with it. It's the same reason I think Joker 2 bombed so badly. A curiosity factor. People were like, what are they going to do with a Joker movie? People saw the first Joker movie and they're like, I don't want to see another one. Not saying everyone didn't want to see it, but there are other reasons too. But like, I feel like Avatar 2 had the factor of people were so curious what it was going to look like visually and everything. But it's only been like 4 years, and that much couldn't have changed. So I think people are just going to kind of not flock to it as much as the second film. I think it'll still cross $1 billion, but I don't think it'll be $2 billion. That would be insane. But maybe for the third film, you know, maybe it crosses $3 billion. So every film, it's just like $3 billion, $4 billion, $5 billion. You get the point. Here's a cool set. This is one I kept from my childhood, even though the discs are in horrible condition. VeggieTales, the Bumbleberg Superhero Value Pack. I forgot to show this in my superhero movies, but you have Fit from Outer Space. You have the Rimmerweed and David and the Giant Pickle. I would have personally chosen to put Larry Boy and the Bad Apple in here. I don't know why they chose David and the Giant Pickle. Not really a superhero movie, but I guess it has the first appearance of Larry Boy, so you gotta have something. Next, I have the Frozen 2 Target exclusive. This was a purchase I merely bought because I wanted the film on Blu-ray and 4K. And at the time, I couldn't find the Steelbook that I really wanted without paying an arm and a leg for it. But you got the 4K disc, you got the Blu-ray disc. Also have Frozen 2 on DVD. And I now have the Spanish Steelbook. But the artwork isn't in Spanish, so I'm happy. And if you're wondering, why would you ever buy a Spanish Steelbook? Well, here's the thing. I just wanted the artwork. I already have the film on Blu-ray and 4K. I just wanted the nice artwork. And to get the, Best Buy Steelbook, it cost, over $100. But to get the Spanish one, I only paid, $25. So, same artwork, but wrong disc. But I'm willing to accept it. This is the last one of these kind of, sets. Then we get into box sets and steel cases. But we have Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, the 2015 film. I haven't seen Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, actually, or Fallout. I've only seen the other ones. But this has 3 discs. I found this on eBay. Pretty cool. No digital code. Obviously, someone used it. I don't really care. I find that when I buy a title, 1, it has a digital code that's expired. 2, someone already used the digital code. Or 3, I don't give enough of a heck to go and use it myself. Even though I like watching movies digitally, I don't care. I don't care that movie X, Y, and Z has a digital code. As long as it has the 2 discs, I'm happy. But here's some box sets, so movies and stuff. We have The Chronicles of Narnia, the BBC adaptations, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Prince Caspian, Voyage of the Dawn Treader, and The Silver Chair. I'm going to warn you that these are extremely bad, quality. These are really low adaptations. I mean, compared to the Disney film. But they are kind of cool to have. Especially because we never did get a Silver Chair adaptation. I am anxious about the Netflix adaptation. I don't trust them with it. But you got this. You've got this little, art poster, which is cool. I need to hang this somewhere. I should start doing that, actually hanging these posters I get with these sets. I tried watching one of these. I think I got bored out of my mind. It was just so bad. To be clear, I'm sure people enjoyed it back in the days when it was airing. But as someone who's seen the Disney version, or who's seen Lord of the Rings, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty awful. But, it's interesting for physical media's sake. And it's also nice that these even exist on physical media. I don't even know if these are on streaming, I'm going to be honest, the BBC ones. I'd hope so. But I will have to find out at some point. That is Narnia. We have Planet of the Apes, the 5-film box set. I'm not going to pull these out. I've already shown this in an update, but it has Planet of the Apes, Conquest. What is it? Planet of the Apes, Beneath, Escape, Conquest, Battle, and Behind. So these are all Planet of the Apes films. I've never seen any of these. I hope they're good. But it was a really cheap set that I found. I just thought I'd pick this up. It is kind of cool to have. But then I've got the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. So I have the Hobbit, the extended edition from Half Price Books of The Desolation of Smaug. I used to have, actually, what's the first one? An Unexpected Journey, but someone stole it. So I still haven't replaced it yet. That's a story for another day, but yes, I did get... Well, I can tell you a story briefly. Basically, I left my backpack with movies in the car overnight at a hotel, and someone stole them. In the middle of the night. They just came in and they stole the backpack, and they stole the charger and some stuff. And I'm still very mad about it, because I just bought some Marvel titles for my birthday. I just gotten some stuff, I had a lot of really good titles in there. And someone's just like, nope, I'm going to take them. I don't even know if they were movies, if they knew they were movies, but there was a train station, really close by the hotel. So they probably just stole them and then hopped the train. And it's just really? Really? Like, that's just rude. But I did get a cool Lord of the Rings box set out of it. I already had these, but this one came in a nice box. Yeah, I had all 3 of these stolen. So this has Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, and Return of the King. I don't know that I'm going to show you the inside because they're always the same. Like, this is the box set that you'll most commonly find if you're looking for these films on DVD. Like, standard extended releases. I really like the Lord of the Rings. I do prefer the extended cuts, but I do have the theatrical cuts for completionist's sake. And then here's a bunch of Steelbooks. We have Pirates of the Caribbean, the metal set. This is kind of like the X-Men The Last Stand one, where it's just made out of metal instead of just being, you know, a slipcover or something. I already own this. It's a worse edition than the one I owned. It doesn't have a lot of bonus features, but I do own it. But hey, at least it is still together, you know. Hasn't come across on the spine here. Cool set. Then we got my actual Steelbooks, and that is my phone. We have Dragon Wars. D-War. I don't know what the heck this is. I bought this at the Arc for like $3. I kind of regret doing that, but I guess if I want to watch a really dumb movie, I have one. We have the Bourne Ultimatum, the limited edition DVD, I think? Is this DVD or Blu-ray? It's DVD. Yeah, I have like so many copies of these films. 2-disc, and then you haven't seen the full potential of HD TV until now. Yeah, maybe I have, you know, maybe I don't need to be reminded. Alright, and then we get to the actual really cool Steelbooks. These are the ones that I try to display. First, Iron Man, the 2008 film, a Blu-ray Steelbook with Blu-ray and a bonus disc. We've got Indiana Jones, the complete trilogy. The complete series at the time. You know, back in the old days, back before my time, we only had 3 Indiana Jones films. Actually, no, I was born, like, years before Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. But, like, back in the 90s, kids were living good. They didn't have, you know, Dial of Destiny or Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Films that I do like, but they aren't on par with the originals. No, they aren't. Though I do hate Temple of Doom. The Fall Guy, the UK Steelbook. This does come with Blu-ray disc, because I actually bought replacement disc. I'm not going to bother showing it, because I don't want to tear this. I should just tear this off, honestly, at this point, but yeah, Fall Guy, yay. Great movie. I don't own the film on DVD yet, on my purchase list. Frozen 2, the Spanish Steelbook, but you wouldn't know unless you looked at the disc. And yeah, you got the Frozen 2 Espanol Blu-ray and DVD disc, which I find pretty cool that I was able to get the artwork that I wanted. I just had to sacrifice getting the right disc. I mean, pretty good deal. We have Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, the 2019 epic downfall of the Skywalker saga, with a Blu-ray 4K disc. I already showed you that I own these. Oh yeah, here's another disc. There's 2 Blu-ray, or 2 4K. I don't know how they did it, but there's multiple discs in here. So that's cool. We have Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Walmart exclusive Steelbook that came out earlier this year. This was one that I purchased. This is Blu-ray. Has some nice art cards that I believe I took out of the packaging, just so I could see what they were. I need to find a place for them. Also, don't go closing weirdly on me. That's not nice. Alright, thank you. We have Ahsoka, the complete Season 1 set. I love Ahsoka. I think it's great. I really like all the saber fights. Not swords. You see, back in my day, we had sword fights, but in the days of the Star Wars galaxy, we have lightsabers. But there's some pretty cool art cards. I don't like the that this is 4K. I really don't. I think that's stupid that they're like, oh, people aren't buying the Blu-ray Steelbooks. Well, do you think more people are going to buy your $60 4K Steelbook? No, what you should have done was lower the price on both of them. Whatever. I'm still salty about it. And then we have the Flash, the Walmart exclusive Icon Edition, which I bought quote-unquote brand new. Yeah, no, I think the seller was not being honest. I mean, this came brand new, but the slipcover did not. But the discs do have marks on them, so I don't know. Anyways, very beautiful. Yeah, you can see my digital code. I don't care. That's it. That is my entire Collector's Editions movie collection. I don't know what collection I'm going to do next, but I'm very happy that I got this done. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!